$1 million question. You're not losing many, you're drawing quite a few. How are we going to turn draws into wins?
We're keeping clean sheets. We keep clean sheets, we'll give ourselves an opportunity to win football matches. And ultimately that's as simple as it is for us, that if we get the clean sheets, then we know that we've got players in the pitch that can affect the game.
Second half against Exeter and Tuesday night against Port Vale, going forward, offering a threat, causing problems, could you really have asked for anything more from the team?
No, not really. But if we want to really get to the nuts and bolts of it, yes we can, and let's say we discuss that within the players and within the club. But what I will say is they're giving everything. They're giving everything for the jersey, for the football club, and that's important. The fans see that, the players realise that, and performances will win you football matches, and their performances are coming. I could see what we're trying to do. We've got a clear way of what we want to do and we want to play. There's an identity in terms of what we are as a football club going forward, and yeah, it's frustrating, but at the same time, these lads are picking up points on a weekly basis. And I keep saying, it's the 27th of April that matters.
When Sean Dyche was at Burnley, we used to speak to him all the time, and he used to say the same phrase quite a lot, that there's a future in performances rather than just looking at the individual results. So are you seeing a future in the way that your team's playing at the minute?
Well, if you look at on Tuesday, yes, the 2 goals we lost. One of the decisions that we got against us was as disappointing as we've seen. We've had 3 or 4 big decisions go against in the last few weeks. But my performance of my team second half, we dominated the ball, 70% possession. By the way, we're second bottom of the league and we've got 70% possession. And we're playing well, we're playing with a creativity, we're playing with freedom, we're enjoying being together, playing, we had 55 crosses in the box, 33 of them coming from Phoenix Patterson. We just need that little bit of end little bit of the game. We only got 6 first contacts in the box, which is disappointing. But when you're putting that much pressure on teams, the goals will come. And I felt even at 85 minutes, I was stood there thinking, if we get one, we'll get another, and that's what happened.
Of course, you're having to play catch up, weren't you, on Tuesday? And going back to where we started the conversation, I guess it's making sure that you're not giving yourselves too much to do again.
Yeah, and that's what we've done. First 45 minutes of the last 2 games, we gave ourselves a tough second half, but these group of players are dragging themselves out of the situation, and if they weren't, then these results wouldn't be turning into points, and that's important. You keep picking up points, and the tally will keep adding to it. But again, if we want to try and make it a little bit easier for ourselves, if we keep clean sheets, then it gives us a better foundation, a better base to build on to win football matches.
It's one of those weird situations now at this stage of the season when you need to win games. You're almost better off winning, losing, aren't you, rather than drawing.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is winning breeds confidence, and if we keep winning games, that'll give more confidence to the team, to the crowd, to the club. But I keep saying that there's enough games, there's enough points to play for, and we look at each game as a different challenge for this league, and no bigger test than against Wigan at the weekend.
They've had a good win, haven't they, against Bolton midweek?
Yeah.
Should be a decent crowd, hopefully, as well at Highbury. Should be a decent match.
Yeah, I said that to the boys after the game. I says, these are the games you want to look forward to. The big game, big crowd. Wigan will bring a decent support. They've got a very good manager and coaching staff in the background, and they've got players that are very good League One players. We know it's going to be a tough match, but again, we focus on what we can do, and if we do that to our best capabilities, then we'll give ourselves a chance to win the football match.
Fair to say you found a lot of character in this team, isn't it?
Oh yeah, listen, the character was never in doubt. It was just really showing the personality of what they have and believing in themselves. I think a big thing for this group was belief, for where they'd been, how they'd been in the situation that they were in. I thought the belief has been there, and it's growing each week, and you see that the two second half performances the last couple of games has been that we really dominated the games, and unfortunately decisions have gone against us.
You've had good impact from people coming off the bench as well, which must be really good for you, that you're not just relying on a relatively small band of players here, are you?
No, and that's what I keep saying, that it's going to be 20-22 players that are going going to keep us up. Not just 13, 14 players. It's everybody's available. We look at each game to see where we got, where we can affect the opponent, and everybody comes into our thoughts on each team that we pick. But again, that comes from the base that they train well every day, and then ultimately, if you don't train well, you won't be getting the opportunity. And that's how it is. We need everybody on the same boat. We need everybody fighting for the same cause. And if the levels of the training drop, then it's very hard to come on to affect games. And the lads that have not been involved in it as much have been, training really well. And when they come on, it's easy to affect the match for them.
It's been a pretty relentless February for you, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Games Saturday and midweek and all the rest of it. And you've brought in a decent number of players too on deadline day in particular. Has everyone kind of settled in? I mean, there's not much chance.
No, it's not. But everybody's in. We're ready. I think we to be fair, injuries are clearing up. I think we only got now Callum Dolan is out with an injury. Apart from that, everybody else looks like they're fit and available, which is great news. And for me now, it's tough picking a team. And that's what I want as the manager. I want to make it tough, and I want everybody to come on and make an impact on Saturday, come again Tuesday, and let's say everybody's available and looking to get in the team for Saturday.
You'd take that going into March, wouldn't you, to have pretty much a full squad?
Well, yes, hopefully if we stay like that and we're healthy and we're fit and people are coming into the work with a smile on their face, then that'll give me a few tough sleepless nights in the next few weeks. But we just look at each game and we'll see how we can win the next game, and that's important bit, that if we get the performance right, which I keep saying, the performance will get us results. And I was really proud of these lads coming back from 2 goals down on Tuesday night.
And what would a win at home in front of your home fans do, you reckon?
Well, what it'll do is it'll give us 3 points, and we'll look forward to the next match after that, and that's all it does. It's not saying if we beat Wigan, the confidence is going to go extremely high. The confidence is there. It's just if we can really nail down what we're doing in terms of keeping clean sheets, and if we do that from now to the end of the season, then I believe that the group of players in that forward area can really be effective in the games.